Reading from the New Living Translation by Messenger Asante. Reading Jeremiah chapter 40. Messages for the nations. The following messages were given to Jeremiah the prophet from the Lord concerning foreign nations. Messages about Egypt. This message concerning Egypt was given in the 4th year of the reign of Joachim, son of Josiah, the king of Judah, on the occasion of the battle of Kashamel, when Pharaoh Necho, king of Egypt, and his army were defeated beside the Euphrates River by King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon. Prepare your shields and advance into battle. Harness the horses and mount the stallions. Take your possessions, put on your helmet, sharpen your spears, and prepare your armor. But what do I see? The Egyptian army flees in terror. The bravest of its fighting men run without backward glance. They are terrorized at every turn, says the Lord. The swiftest runner cannot flee. The mightiest warrior cannot escape. By the Euphrates River to the north, they stumble and fall. Who is this rising like the Nile at flood time, overflowing all the lands? It is the Egyptian army overflowing all the land, that it will cover the earth like a flood, destroying cities and their people. Charge your horses and chariots. Attack, you mighty warriors of Egypt. Come, all you allies from Ethiopia, Libya, and Lydian, who are skilled with the shield and bow. This is the day of the Lord of heaven's armies, a day of vengeance on his enemies. The sword will devour until it is satisfied, yes, until it is drunk with your blood. The Lord of heaven's armies will receive a sacrifice today in the northern country beside the Euphrates River. Go up to Gilead to get medicine, O virgin daughters of Egypt. But your many treatments would bring you no healing. The nations have heard of your shame. The earth is filled with your cries of despair. Your mightiest warrior will run into each other and fall down together. Then the Lord gave the prophet Jeremiah this message about King Nebuchadnezzar plans to attack Egypt. Shout it out in Egypt. Publish it in the city of Megiddo, Memphis, and Tamphanes. Mobilize for battle, for the sword will devour everyone around you. Why have your warriors fallen? They can't stand, for the Lord has knocked them down. They stumble and fall over each other and say among themselves, come, let's go back to our people, to the land of our birth. Let's get away from the sword of the enemy. There they will say, Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, is a loudmouth who missed his opportunity. As surely as I live, says the king, whose name is the Lord of heaven's army. One is coming against Egypt, who is as tall as Mount Tabor or as Mount Carmel by the sea. Pack up, get ready to leave for exile, you citizens of Egypt. The city of Memphis will be destroyed without a single habitation. Egypt is as sleek as a beautiful heifer, but his horsefly from the north is on its way. Egypt's merchants have become like fattened calves. They too will turn and run, for it is a day of great disaster for Egypt, a time of great punishment. Egypt flees silent as a serpent glaring away. The invasion army marches in. They come against her with axe like woodmen. They will cut people like trees, says the Lord, for they are more numerous than locusts. Egypt will be humiliated. She will be handed over to people from the north. The Lord of heaven's armies, the God of Israel, says, I will punish Ammon, the god of the Thebes, and all the other gods of Egypt. I will punish its rulers and Pharaoh too, and all who trust in him. I will hand them over to those who want them killed, to King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon and his army. But afterward, the land will recover from the ravage of war. I, the Lord, have spoken. But do not be afraid, Jacob, my servant. Do not be dismayed, Israel, for I will bring you home again from distant lands, and your children will return from their exile. Israel will return to a life of peace and quiet, and no one will terrorize them. Do not be afraid, Jacob, my servant, for I am with you, says the Lord. I will completely destroy the nations to which I have exiled you, but I will not completely destroy you. I will discipline you, but with justice. I can't let you go unpunished. Amen and amen.